Hello internet, my name is Lave and it's that time of year again. It's London Film Festival time. So I went along and I watched The Peanut Butter Falcon, which is co-written and co-directed by Nilson and Michael Schwartz. So this one is about a kid called Zach who has Down syndrome and no family to look after him. So the state has put him in a retirement home, which he finds incredibly boring. So he escapes to pursue his dream of becoming a wrestler, where he bumps into Tyler, a crab fisherman on the run from some other crab fishermen he's managed to annoy, and together the unlikely duo embark on an adventure. And that's something this film captures incredibly well, that sense of adventure, pursuing a dream. It's also got an incredibly good-natured streak throughout it. After I'd seen the film and I'd done a bit of research, I found out that the creators knew Zach Gottsagan, more on him later, before they actually started filming, and they came up with the idea for him. From that, they developed some proof of concept footage to see if it could be done, and from that they managed to assemble an incredible cast. Like Shia LaBeouf as Tyler, who gives a layered performance to his outlaw character, who's grieving over his own problems, so he puts on this tough man rebel exterior, but underneath it all, he's really a good guy, and the chemistry he shares with Zach is beyond heartwarming as he becomes his trainer, an advocate and surrogate big brother. Beyond the two leads, the other cast members do a fantastic job as well. You've got Dakota Johnson as Eleanor, Zach's carer, desperately trying to find him and bring him home. John Hawkes plays a disgruntled fisherman, also hot on their trail. Bruce Dern, John Bernthal have small parts, and Thomas Haden Church has been perfectly cast as Zach's former pro wrestling hero who they're trying to track down. He also hangs around with a lot of wrestlers from my era, from when I used to watch wrestling. Like, I didn't know seeing Jake the Snake sitting in the backseat of a Pontiac Firebird with his head popping up beyond the screen was something that I needed in my life, but I got it. But really, the true star of the film is Zach. The second he is on the screen, you can't help but love and root for him to achieve his dream. He's so sweet and so charming, and I'm not saying this in a patronising way at all, but he acts his part really well. For example, he gets drunk at one moment in the film. He also gets scared on a couple of occasions, and I really felt for him. If you combine that with Shia LaBeouf's performance, and it's a really good buddy road movie. One of my favourite moments in the film sees Tyler, Shia LaBeouf's character, completely break down as he reminisces over something, and Zach is there comforting him, and he says that he's going to give him all of his birthday wishes, and it's just like, oh, arrow to the heart. It's like, oh. There's plenty of heartwarming moments like that, as well as some genuine laughs. This is a really funny film, combined with a cute and fun soundtrack and some gorgeous cinematography to boot. And full credit to the creators and everyone involved in the film, who, like I said, have built this story for Zach and around him, but they've done it in a way which isn't demeaning at all. This could have gone so horribly wrong and been exploitative, where the viewers were actually laughing at him, but that's not the case. We are completely laughing with him. In terms of negatives, I suppose if you really put your mind to it, you can come up with a few flaws in the story and the plot. Like, for example, the fishermen do actually catch up with them at one point, so they know where they are. There's a bit of an altercation and they have to leave, but they still know where they are, and somehow they manage to lose them again. And also, the film makes a point of showing us that our two leads don't have many supplies or money to buy supplies, and I was questioning on a couple of occasions, like, where are they getting their water or food from? But then I sat back and thought, I don't need to worry about that. This film isn't a survival movie. It's a movie about friends being the family you choose. So that's my thoughts on The Peanut Butter Falcon, and pause the video if you want to take a closer look at my enjoyment tracker now. It's a modern day Huckleberry Finn story. I mean, Tyler even name drops Mark Twain at one point. I also got a bit of John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men with a little bit of Rain Man chucked in there for good measure as well. It's a proper heartwarming, feel-good film and a really good start to my film festival. But let me know what your thoughts are if you've seen it down in the comments, and keep an eye out for more reviews coming from the London Film Festival. I'm also going to keep on top of the normal latest releases as well as juggling work, so a busy few weeks ahead of me. But thanks very much for watching this review. If you can, give it a like and don't forget to share the lave.